I'm Louise. I'm a fashion journalist and a broadcaster, and I have filmed my typical day during lockdown for sheer lux, and I'm excited to share it with you. I've got a 3-year-old toddler, another one on the way, and we're out in the English countryside, so I hope you enjoy it. Good morning. Very early morning. It's 5 a.m, hence why I look like a sort of red-eyed rat. And it's pitch black outside still. And I haven't been sleeping very well for a couple of weeks now. I keep waking up. I wake up anyway, as you do when you're preggo in the night, but then I can't get back to sleep, which is very annoying. So anyway, this morning I thought I've got enough to do. I'm just going to get a jump on the day and start my emails, make a cup of tea because it's freezing. The heating's not on yet. But while the house is quiet, I do feel a lot more productive, and it's sort of quite nice to whiz through as much as possible. It's Friday. I'm happy about that. Even though we're in lockdown, I still get that Friday feeling, even though the days are all the same. So before Honor and Mackenzie wake up, I'm just gonna get through a bit of a list. We have a lot to shoot today, and I've got an 8:30 a.m. Zoom call, so I do need to do something about this. It's a double-edged sword, Zoom calls, because it's obviously lovely to see people and it's as close as you can get to a meeting. But you've got to make sure you've got makeup on, and at least a little bit. Get the lighting right, all that jazz. Anyway, guys, cheers. See you in a bit. I am definitely crashing today. My energy levels are like falling off a cliff, but this helps. Putting a bit of makeup on. My definite wake-up trick is doing a fairly massive cat eye. And I love that pen. It's Kiko Milano, but there are lots of good ones out there. Anyway, we are about to shoot, because what we do is work, my husband and I tend to work together mostly on digital campaigns. So we'll work with different brands, and had a great Zoom call this morning about something in the homeware space, which, even though I'm predominantly fashion and beauty and travel, I'm actually doing more in the home space. So we moved back from LA just over a year ago, and we were working in TV there for about 11 years. And we moved back and renovated this house, which, please ignore the unmade bed. But we found this really beautiful Georgian rectory in the countryside, and it's just a dream. So it's been great fun decorating that, and as a result I'm doing more and more of that in my work, which is funny how things kind of go from one place to the next organically. So yes, a lot of the calls I've got today and projects that I'm working on at my laptop are more interior design based, but we're about to shoot a fashion campaign, and luckily the sun's come out. And then we'll sort of have a catch up over lunch. We always stop for lunch. We never used to, but I do feel like you've got, I don't know, working from home, there are no boundaries otherwise. So do that, and then go and pick up Honor from nursery. So I'm just trying on a few looks. Second time around with a bump, I sort of learnt that really bodycon, but comfortable bodycon, works best with a good layer over the top, whether that's a long cardi or a blazer. And I've just found this really cool coat I'm going to show you. It's quite nice that I have to glam up a bit for my job, because otherwise I think I never would. So I've done my hair and makeup and my nails. This dress is quite booby. It is from Cézanne, one of my favourite brands, and I love the colour. I will back up so I can show you. I've got some Marion Park faux snakeskin boots, and it's not a maternity dress, so I don't want to waste too much money on maternity stuff when I won't be wearing it that long. It is really comfortable and springs around the corner, so kind of light layers are what I'm going for, even though these are quite autumnal colours. I love this sort of a shirt jacket, which is on my Amazon shop actually. And I would totally switch the boots out for a cute pair of trainers like that. They're also from Cézanne, lots of neutrals, but that's my sort of comfy, bit more dressed up than tracksuit bottoms, which is what I'm in most days. Maternity, fashion idea. Right, next look.
I've been roped in to do a quick shot of you.
Well, it's a bit tricky now with this, so I can't get into that many different positions for posing, but thought got me daffs, and I love this dress actually. So I'll give it my best blue steel.
Get it, girl. I think this will work.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm not even getting into my little extra position here. All right, let's do it.
That's impressive.
Right.
Okay, that shoot is done, and we've been doing a series on my social of room makeover videos. So Mackenzie will edit in some of the before pictures and videos of when we were renovating, and they're doing really well. People seem to like them, so we're doing more. This is the guest room, and behind me are my favourite curtains in the house. They're sewn, and I pretty much saved up my whole career for those. And I saw a picture once of a scalloped headboard, and got this fab local carpenter to basically make that up with the same fabric. And then here are Matilda Goad lamps, which I absolutely love. Lots of wicker and rattan in this room, and a very soft pink wall colour. Loads of bits, well, almost all the bits are actually vintage, like this pot I just found on eBay. It's Tamagroot from Morocco, but I love how the green matches, and various paintings and old books and things like that. So I'm just going to film that video now, and then lunchtime. This is an original fireplace from the house, and I love this piece of art. I got it on eBay for about 150 quid, and actually it came with a horrible frame, and once I removed it, it just transformed it and made it so much fresher and younger, and I don't even want to hang it. I love just having it sort of perched there, and then that vase kind of juxtaposing the vase in the picture. These are my pride and joy as well. They're actually Pookie sconces, and again, wicker shades that I found on eBay, and I will take you into the ensuite. Just give you a wee tour. So I love the fabric on this blind. It's Pierre Frey, and the paint colour is the same as the one in our master bedroom. It's Lichen Green by Farrow & Ball. We replaced the bath. Actually brought that wooden stand back from LA, and this shelf, brilliantly, another tip, was an offcut from the quartz we used in our kitchen with Caesar stones. So I just said to the guy, have you got enough there to make a shelf? And he said yes. And then let me pop the light on. I love these shell sconces. They are Jim Lawrence, and the mirror is another Etsy find. So luckily what I want to eat now is really healthy stuff, because that was not the case a few weeks ago in my first trimester. Cheese, carbs, it's the same with Honor. Spaghetti bolognese, really just like comfort kiddie foods, mashed potato, all that jazz. I still love mashed potato, but thankfully I now just want loads of avocado and fruit. And I have 1 cup of tea each day, so I'm pretty careful with the caffeine. I think throughout the whole pregnancy I've probably had 2 or 3 real coffees, because I've just needed them so much. But I'll show you the sort of stuff that I'm filling the fridge with. Can't have smoked salmon, but poached salmon is fine, so I'm eating a lot of that. Lots of blueberries, couscous, that's some pre-cooked veg. Quite Mediterranean, big cravings for olives, and Honor loves those as well. More avos, obsessed with tara masalata and prawns. So it's a pretty balanced diet, but then to be honest, that's not that different to what I would normally eat. We make a mean turkey burger every week, which I absolutely love, and lots of yogurt. I'm really into coconut yogurt at the moment as well. And then I really miss my wine. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't miss alcohol at all. I do. But instead, I will sort of pretend I'm having a gin and tonic with a tonic water, with cucumber and ice, or some of these more natural cordials and fizzy waters and things like that. Oh, I quite like these as well. They're quite yummy. So, you know, you make up for it, don't you? Honestly, my lunch is an amalgamation of whatever is in the fridge that I basically scoop up and shove in a bowl. So yes, there are baked beans in there. Rice, avo, salmon, blueberries, raspberries. I'm a weirdo. I quite like fruit in my salads, which Mackenzie doesn't like. Anyway, it's a quick lunch, and then on to the next. What do you want me to do?
Chase me.
Look, you better run. You better run. It is absolutely arctic, but we're going to run around the garden for a bit, and that's my afternoon plan. Not as fast as I used to be with the big bump. Go, 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 go. I'm going to tickle you. So I'm going to try and sneak in a quick workout. First trimester felt awful, didn't exercise at all. This one I have been exercising most days, even if it's only 10-15 minutes. 30 max, but I have found it really helpful to my mental health and energy. So little one is busy doing stickers, wearing a princess hat that she made, crown, and I'm gonna see how far I get before she gets bored.
Wiggle those left toes, lunge it to back knee, get slow, you're breathing, transverse.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You're gonna wiggle with me?
Forward. Right here.
That was a great afternoon. I try and spend as much time once Honna's back from school with her. Hate to use that word present, but it's very hard when, you know, you're kind of juggling back and forth and there's still the work day essentially. But like loads of parents at the moment, it is just a total juggle, and we feel really lucky that she's still able to go to nursery at the moment, but there's no childcare at all and no grandparents to help out. So it's tricky, but my favourite thing to do with her is read books. She loves it. I hope she becomes a bookworm like me. So we do that a lot, and she kind of loves snuggling up with the bump. And I think being pregnant during this whole time has actually been a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, yes, it adds a layer of anxiety to everything, and you know, it makes me really sad that Mackenzie can't come to scans and things. But on the other hand, there's zero FOMO, missing no parties, and I don't feel any pressure to, you know, be going into London for lots of meetings or having long shoots in studios miles away, or even like last time I had a lot of work trips which involved flying, and complete opposite this time. So it has been good to hibernate. Anyway, she's in bed now, passed out completely, which is great, and that is when I tend to do my skincare regime, because Mackenzie likes to cook and open a beer and put the music on, and if I don't get ready for bed now before dinner, before we watch a movie, I am so zonked out by sort of 10 o'clock or even 9 that I don't really do my whole routine properly. So I've switched things up, and goodness knows what will happen when there's a newborn around. It'll all go out the window. But right now, this is what I do, and these are some of my favourite products for me and also for the newborn that I want to share. So a few sweet / very helpful things I discovered. The best eye mask ever for when you can't sleep or you're trying to sleep in the day to catch up. That's by Lunya, and they come in different colours, but they're super soft. I mean, this is just the cutest thing ever. So a great toiletry bag for the baby stuff that goes in the nappy bag, or even your stuff when you're kind of spending those first few weeks in and out of bed, taking it to hospital. La Roche Posay is one of my favourite beauty brands. When Honna was born, right up until, I don't know, about 8 months, she had really bad eczema, very dry skin, lots of, not rashes, but just irritated skin. It was very sensitive, and we went to about 4 dermatologists and were recommended this, finally found this, tried a lot of different products, and I'm going to show you how I use it as well, so we both share it basically. Aiden and Anais make the best
muslins, and we did swaddle on her when she was little for sleeping, so I'm going to do that again. And then she loves these books. They're French, very easy French, but she's actually learnt lots of French words, and they're so cute the way they're illustrated. They're very, very sweet. So we read those before bed when we need a quick story. And it's Marcel and Joachim is the authors. Here it is. It is such a lovely consistency. And actually, for a few weeks now, I've had this patch of really dry skin next to my eye, which I think is pregnancy related. I've been using this twice a day and it's almost gone. It was really sore. And because I'm just so tired and I feel like the freezing cold weather is making my skin more dry than usual, I am actually using this under my eyes every night. But I also use it on Honor whenever she gets eczema or nappy rash. It's hypoallergenic. The results last for 48 hours. Anti-rash, anti-itch. It really, really attacks dry skin in a way that, gosh, I've been through all the products. So I highly recommend it. I've also got this weird dry patch on my hand, which I think a lot of people have got this winter. So I've been using it as hand cream, but I like less products with less ingredients. And this is something that really does everything. So that's why I've got such a massive bottle of it. Anyway, I am shattered. I have loved showing you my day, and oh dear, somebody's out of bed, so I better go and see to them. Hello. But it's time after that to go and have fajitas with Mackenzie. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.